Is the Israeli government on the brink? Fissures are deepening within Israel's war cabinet, and now Minister Benny Gantz has threatened to resign unless Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu sets out a definite post-war plan for the Gaza Strip. In a televised address on Saturday, Gantz threatened to resign from the government. He threatened to do this if the government doesn't adopt a new plan in 3 weeks' time. That's by the 8th of June. Gantz, who is a centrist member of Israel's 3-member war cabinet, called for urgent realization of 6 strategic goals. Now, out of these goals, it included bringing back the hostages who are still held captive in Gaza, which would be followed by toppling the rule of Hamas and establishment of a multinational civilian administration for the territory.
Along with maintaining Israeli security control, establish an American, European, Arab and Palestinian administration that will manage the Strip and lay the foundations for a future alternative that is not Hamas and is not Mahmoud Abbas. Return the residents of the North to their homes by the 1st of September and restore the Negev in the West.
Gantz's comments come just days after another war cabinet member, Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, urged Prime Minister Netanyahu to state publicly that Israel had no plans to take over civilian and military rule in Gaza. Now, Netanyahu dismissed the calls, saying the washed-up words would mean defeat for Israel. His office denounced the ultimatum to the Prime Minister, saying he was targeting the wrong party. Hardliners in his government want the military offensive on Gaza's southernmost city of Rafah to press ahead with the goal of crushing Hamas. And the ultimatum from within his cabinet is further cause for worry.
The people of Israel are watching you. You must choose between Zionism and cynicism, between unity and factions, between responsibility and lawlessness, between victory and disaster. If you put the nation and the national over personal and choose to follow the footsteps of Herzl, Ben-Gurion, Begin and Rabin, you will find in us partners in the struggle. But if you choose the path of fanatics and lead the entire nation to the abyss, we will be forced to quit the government.
Opinion polls suggest Netanyahu would be replaced in the elections when they are held, with Gantz, who's the most likely candidate to be the next Prime Minister of Israel. The survey published by Mariv and conducted over 543 respondents revealed that war cabinet member Benny Gantz is leading against Prime Minister Netanyahu when it comes to the choice of Israeli Prime Minister. Gantz garnered 45% and Netanyahu garnered 35% support. Now, U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan is in Israel. He met Prime Minister Netanyahu besides participating in meetings with Israel's National Security Agency and other bodies. Reports suggest the push on post-war Gaza and urging checks on the IDF's Rafah operation are part of Sullivan's brief for Netanyahu from the White House. For more on this, we were earlier joined by Ruthie Bloom, who is the former advisor for the office of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. She joined in from Tel Aviv. Here's what she had to say on the matter.
I'd like to start off by saying that the poll you cited is just one. There's another poll out that shows a very different result. But what the one you showed illustrates is that Benny Gantz, thinking that if there were elections now, he would become prime minister, has every interest in going on television and issuing this ultimatum. But this won't topple the government. Even if he makes good on his threat, the government won't fall because of that, because Benny Gantz is an addition to an already majority government.